Marth versus Fox Sheik. Fox Marth at the top level of competition, seeing quite a renaissance these days.
Quite, actually.
And when I say renaissance, excluding Grab and Go, he's been playing them for years. Okay.
So the version of Fox Sheik team.
He shines them while. I mean, it might have still been invincible. I don't want to give him that much credit. Off the stage again. They are gimping this Fox. That could have been it. That would have been a huge KO on the Fox. So low. Archyle surviving by the skin of his teeth.
All right, so the one character we haven't seen so far today is Marth. So what would Marth's role be in this team?
All right, you're a Marth main.
I am.
He doesn't play any. This is a different character than the Marth in singles you play. All he has,
exactly.
He has a similar. He doesn't even have a similar moveset. He has the same jump squat. That's about the only similarity this guy has as to singles Marth. Dead is not going to play the style that I'm about to describe. Dead has his own ideas. Actually, maybe he doesn't. I like what he just did there. Marth is the traffic cop of traffic cops. I called Sheik and Peach in certain matchups. They can do it. Marth can do it all the time. He controls when fights happen and who engages in them. And maybe more importantly, Marth can choose what fights not to engage in.
Okay.
He can dash away. He can make space with his sword. And he can, with the help of his teammate, get out of some sticky situations by having his teammate shield, come with that F smash right through the shield. So if they go to attack, if they go to grab, it's going to come out even or advantaged for you, and that's a really old school tactic.
There's a big old party over there on the left side.
Oh, Dead able to grab the ledge. Looks like a pretty tight battle so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always interesting to watch the Marth, see how they're facilitating. He comes off the ledge with a nair, able to push them back a little bit. They're fighting their way off the ledge. Green team able to gain control of center stage more or less. Oh, that's a shame. So, a lot of people don't know how that interaction works, so I'll explain it briefly. If you are at a very low percent when you're thrown, you are not a hitbox. So they will go right through you if you're on the same team. Okay. If they're at higher percent, they're a cannonball. They get hit through you, and they will hit you, so you have to shield or move out of the way. Okay, I actually didn't know that. Yeah, I mean, it's not a very... it doesn't come up that often, and it never comes up in singles, right? Yeah. Oh, I like the choice to up tilt up air. All right. Archyle showing his stuff. So you will... What was I just saying? Oh, yeah, so Dead there in that spot did choose the right option if it wasn't a fact that he was going to be cannonballed by his teammate. He came in and tried to dash attack both of his opponents, which would have sent them backwards into hit stun or right above them. Best case scenario, one gets sent far behind him, the other goes straight up. Fox in hit stun was already being sent to the right. He could finish up with an up air or a back air to send them off stage, and then Marth be able to continue his own punish in the center of the stage. Right, right. But that didn't happen at all, so, no use talking about it, I guess. Even though I just spent like a whole minute explaining it. Ooh, a quick up tilt. That was neat. Didn't lead to much more. Archyle able to break it up. Yes, I like the grab. Ooh, it's a good fourth throw. So I was talking about how grabs often aren't that good in teams earlier. In that spot, he grabbed him and held him for a moment to give Fox a second to sort of get into the launching animation of his Firefox. Right. And then he used the invincibility to avoid a follow-up from Fox. Dead on his game so far in doubles. Going for the row hit. He went for edge cancels. Oh, okay, tried to follow up. Maybe a stronger move choice he could have used. I think he could have dashed to the right. Soap could have, and gotten an up smash. Okay, looks like Radu Scuba very aware that they just want to hit him. He plays defensively, and then sort of catches the dive into himself. And just gets a little grab combo. While being 2v1, that's more than a win. No exchange is a win if you're in a 2v1. Oh, straight jump there. Oh, he tries to finish with a falling up air. That would have been nifty. All right, row hit. So do you think the 401k tag is Archyle's way of saying he's going to play the long game? Or no? Yeah, we'll go with that. Or did he not think it out I've been trying to think about what that might mean the entire time. That's what I expect. Because he didn't do that in the previous sets we saw him play. Maybe he's had a realization, an epiphany in the middle of a tournament, brought onto him by the pressures of teams with Radu Scuba. Oh, I like the way he grabs edge. Yes, that is it for Marth. Good. Marth getting gimped. A taste of his own medicine. And Green team kind of getting blown out a little bit in this one. Ooh, I like the save. That was good. Let's go, Dead. Oh, and then he misses a ledge dash. Live by it, die by it. Actually, maybe not. Row hit. Sometimes there's no need to do a ledge dash because your teammate made plenty of room, and there's nearly as fast ways to get on with no risk. All right, so that's going to be the set. Honestly, a good display put on by the green team. That was better overall team set than I expected.
There's some really good moments.
Really good play from both teams. I'm going to juice up again.
I liked how half the first game took place on the left side transformation of the rock. And both of them, just no one would leave there. They just kept fighting over and over.
Well, I think that has to advantage the Marth Fox team. Marth is so good over on the cliff, and, you know, Fox is kind of good everywhere.
Yeah.